Hello friends, my name is Imo Emmy and welcome to my channel. Today is my 1 year anniversary of being back in the United States after living and working in Korea for the past 11 plus years. So I just wanted to come here and share a quick, check-in on how I'm doing, how things have been as I've been adjusting to being back in the States, and just some things to look forward to as I start taking my YouTube channel seriously and uploading more content. So yay, let's get into it. It has been 1 whole year since I got back to the States from Korea. I moved to South Korea in 2011 and stayed there, worked there all the way up until August of last year, August of 2022. So it was a good 11 years and some weeks. Being back, it has been a struggle. Definitely not the easiest transition, but what am I gonna do? It is what it is. Life goes on, and I've had to just accept and adjust. The first week being back was great because I hadn't really seen my family in a while since pre-pandemic. So it had been like a good maybe 5 years since I had last been back in the States. So it was really good to see family. There were a lot of things that were coming up, big events that were coming up in the family, and I was looking forward to it. You know, it was also going to be my first time since high school that I would be celebrating my birthday with my family. My birthday is in October, so you know, that's usually exam times. In high school and especially in college, those were like midterms. So I hadn't gotten a chance to celebrate my birthday with my family in a very, very long time. And then I went to Korea in August. So that was a few months before my birthday. So even after graduating, I still didn't get to celebrate my birthday with my family. So, you know, there were a few things to be excited about and to look forward to. So I was in good spirits. So I'm gonna just go through the different months in my transition back to the States and kind of rate them in colors of my emotional and mental state. So I would say the first 2 months of being back, so that's like September and October, because I arrived August 31st. First 2 months of being back, I would say I was at orange because I loved everything about Korea. And if things had worked my way, if I had permanent residency in Korea, I don't think I would be back in the States. I think I would have come back home maybe for 2 months or something and just rested, and then I would go back to Korea. But because visa issues, like, you know, what am I gonna do? You know, the decision to come home was a hard decision, but a necessary decision. So I was definitely out of orange because I was missing Korea like crazy. Korea had become home to me. So I don't know, I feel very displaced in this world sometimes because, you know, I was born in Nigeria and then my family immigrated to California, spent, you know, my middle school years, high school and college here in the States, and then I made the choice to move to South Korea. And, you know, that was 11 years. So I pretty much have spent a third of my life in 3 different continents. So many times it's like, I don't know, it's weird to pinpoint a place where you feel like that's it, that's your home. So Nigeria is my home by birth, by culture. America is my home by circumstance and Korea was my home by choice. So even though my family is here in the States, it was still a very hard transition coming back, and I guess learning to get used to America again, especially after living in Korea. Things are very, very different there. So first week back, I think I was good. I was in the green because excitement, you know, good to see family, good to, you know, just be around familiar people that you hadn't seen in a while. And then, you know, that things start to go downhill. I think I was just like missing Korea too much. I was not really ready to be in America. There's just so much happening in America that is not necessarily great. So I think I would say I was in orange for September and October. October, I celebrated my birthday. That was nice. Again, it was my first time to celebrate my birthday with family after more than maybe 14 or 15 years. So high school. So that was good. But you know, when you transition back to the States, or when I moved back, life doesn't stop for other people. Life continues on. So the excitement of having you back, I'm like, oh wow, you know, my daughter's back, my sister's back, whatever it may be, you know, that only lasts for a short time. They're gonna continue going to work, they're gonna continue with their daily life, and you know, I was just now here, and I kind of felt like I lost my sense of purpose. It's hard to explain. Maybe that'll be for another video, just diving into how I felt about things. And then November came and everything was just bad. I got into really deep depression from November all the way till February-ish. I wanted to go back to Korea. I was looking at, you know, flight tickets. You know, my old job, when I was leaving, they said, come back, you know, they didn't want me to leave. They're like, you know, whenever you're ready, come back. We're ready to take you in. I was ready to call them back and, you know, ask them, is there a position open for me to come back and work in Korea? So yeah, it was really bad. And then December came, festivities, family stuff, yes, but inside I was dead, pretty much. Exciting part of December, my younger sister got married, so that was really exciting, you know, getting to be a part of that and to witness that and to celebrate with that. So that definitely brought me up, but I didn't stay up for a long time. I was back into a very, very dark place come January, February. And, you know, being back and after working nonstop in Korea for the past 11 years, being a teacher is not easy. I was so burnt out. I was beyond burnt out. And, you know, it's nice to have family. It's nice to have a place to stay. Living in California is not cheap. And I'm thankful that, you know, I have family here that I can stay with. But, you know, there's a lot of pressure, like, to get my life together, to start looking for a job, but just mentally, emotionally, like, that all just seemed so impossible for me. It was just so hard to think about going back to work. And on top of that, I didn't want to teach anymore. I don't want to teach in America. So, you know, that would be a full career change. But then I think for those who have lived and worked in Korea, I feel like they would probably understand where I was coming from of not wanting to teach in America. But I think for everyone else, they're like, I was this lost child that was throwing away her life. Like, why wouldn't I want to teach? There's so many jobs, there's so many opportunities. You went to school for this, you got your master's. Why are you throwing all of this away? And I didn't have an answer for them. I just did not want to teach anymore, or at least not here in the States. So there's the constant question of, so then what are you gonna do? If you're not gonna teach, then what are you gonna do? You can't just stay in the house and be a freeloader for the rest of your life. And yeah, that didn't help the situation, didn't make things easier. I had ideas like kind of forming in my head as to what I wanted to do. I think even before I came back, you know, I want to pursue photography, but I feel like, you know, like most art careers, like most people don't see it as sustainable, but that's what I want to do. And I have hope that like it can be something great for me. And I don't just want to not pursue that just because it's not a secure career, but I really wanted to go for it. So there's that struggle of, this is what I really want to do, but it's not acceptable to those around me. So that didn't help the situation or make things any easier. The video is getting really long, so we're gonna pause here and continue this video in a part 2 that is soon to come. Thank you so much for watching so far. Please like, subscribe, turn on notifications so that you can get a notice when I upload part 2 of this video. But again, thank you so much for watching so far. Until next time.